Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Sunday Anime Chat with me, your host, Pop. And the start of a new month means a new theme. Well, not really a new theme, because I've decided to do Pop's Choice for the month of May. So I will pick the shows regardless of genre. Just some of the shows that I really enjoy the most that I've watched over the years. So I hope you're ready for it. But first off, we'll go through the news of the week, check out some rankings, then we'll get to the main event, and then we'll go over the shows of the season that I've been watching. As I get that all fired up there, I just want to say good morning to you, Comic Relief Crusader. He's a fellow streamer, fellow patriot. He's got his show coming to you at you today in about 3 hours' time, called Huge Circles. He's drawn his own manga, in case you weren't aware. You should definitely check him out. Alright, let's get to... And huge choices, yes. Here we are, the news of the week. We're going to go back to Monday. Crunchyroll to stream Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You, 4 more 2026 anime, and reveals English dubcast for Wistoria Season 2. Berserk of Gluttony TV anime gets 2nd season. My Stepmother and Stepsisters Aren't Wicked TV anime teaser unveils new cast, staff members, and a July debut. Rich Girl Caretaker anime casts Sayori Onishi and Ryo Tsuchiya. Takeru Hokazono's Kagurabachi manga gets TV anime in April 2027. Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You anime reveals 4 more cast members and a June 3rd limited advanced streaming on Abima, Japan. Sakuna of Rice and Ruin smartphone game ends service, shelves a PC release. Well, I hope you guys didn't get too invested in Sakuna of Rice and Ruin, because this is the thing they like to do. They end the smartphone game, they end the service, and then they don't even want to release it on a PC. So that's why I say everyone avoid smartphone games, because they can just shut it off on you at any time. And that's all for Monday. Let's move along to Tuesday. Cleavites 2 anime second video unveils more cast. Myth and Roid's ending song. Ushiro no Shomen Kamui-san TV anime's teaser unveils main cast and staff and a July debut. Yeah, you're right, CRC. It's true, alright. Definitely be careful, those smartphone games. The Irregular at Magic High School Yotsuba Succession Arc film unveils video clip of Miyuki. Go with the Clouds, North by Northwest. Manga gets TV anime. Oh, it's a manga set in Iceland. There you go, there's a cultural shift. New River City Saga Journey to the West game heads west on June the 4th. Ocean Vale streams I Want You to Show Me Your Panties with a Disgusted Face. Returns anime. Okay. That seems fun. Ocean Vale adds Doikyusei Classmates anime film, Oraimo Ero Manga Sensei anime. Good for you, Ocean Vale, giving Crunchyroll some much needed competition. I know a lot of people aren't really happy with the way Crunchyroll's been, how their service has been going so far. So, support those other ones. It's good for them to get some stiff competition. Yeah, CRC, if it worked for Vinland Saga, why not? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Games trailer for Switch 2, Xbox Series X and S reveals demo. The Switch 2 and Xbox versions are going to launch on June the 3rd. Well, we just got to wait a month for that. But that's it for Tuesday. Let's move along to Wednesday. Gundam creator Yoshiyuki Tomino, manga creator Machiko Satonaka inducted into the Order of the Rising Sun. Oh, very good. People getting some recognition. New Hokuto no Ken Fist of the North Star anime casts Jiro Saito. A New Dawn, The Obsessed, Pelelu, We Are Aliens, more films to play at Annecy, the International Animation Film Festival. Okay, good. Over Requiem's Switch game launches in West on August the 20th. It's an Otome game based on The Wizard of Oz. All right. That'll be an interesting one to see. Sonic Racing Crossworlds game releases Like a Dragon's Majima free DLC. Always a Catch anime casts Daiki Hamano and Wataru Komada. And that's it for Wednesday. Moving along to Thursday. Madoka Magica Walpurgisnacht Rising Anime Film's third trailer reveals 2 new magical girls and more staff. My Classmate's a Sexy Actress, and Now We Live Together. Anime reveals main cast and staff and a July debut. That seems like a funny one. I bet you that'll be alright. The Super Mario Galaxy movie opens at number 1 in Japan. Sound Euphonium, the final movie, part 1 anime opens at number 4. Detective Conan, Fallen Angel of the Highway anime film drops number 2. Yeah, it's no surprise. I know everyone was really excited for Super Mario Galaxy movie. Should be all right. This is the new thing that's going to happen now. We went through our period of superhero movies, and now it's going to be video game movies. Hollywood's going to get a hold of it, and they're going to beat that like a dead horse. So this is what's going to happen now. I predicted this a while back, that it's going to be after the superhero one. They're going to see how much they're going to see how much the video game movies are making. Like the first Mario movie made $1 billion, and they're going to be like, yep, we want some of that. Until it's going to be just like the superhero ones, where they just came up with so much and just flooded the market, and people will just be like, yeah, we're done. That's the end result. Hope you have a nice beverage of choice this morning. Mine happens to be some nice fresh coconut water. It's supposed to be full of electrolytes. Comics Wave Films Shiranui anime short unveils cast in trailer. Chikawa anime casts Momo Harumi as Furuhonya. Young Ladies Don't Play Fighting Games anime second teaser reveals more cast, opening song, and a July 7th debut. And that's it for Thursday. Moving along to Friday. The World's Strongest Witch fantasy novels get TV anime in October. Dinners with My Darling fantasy romance manga has anime in the works. Hey, what's up, Fabric Fold? Coconut water's got what Pop craves. Hey, it's good stuff. I don't mind it at all. I get it in bulk at Costco. I buy it by the case. Just 1 second. Good to see you, Fabric. We missed you yesterday and on Tuesday, but I hope things are all right. Let's continue on here with the news of the week. A Livid Lady's Guide to Getting Even. Anime announces more cast, song info, and AX preview. I believe that's Anime Expo. A Livid Lady's Guide to Getting Even. Okay, some revenge anime. Oh, from Old Country Bumpkin to Master Swordsman Season 2's third video unveils opening song and a July 8th debut. All right, that's coming back. Nice. I watched the first season. Oh, some more good news. 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You. Season 3 slated for July 5th. Oh, man. Awesome. Awesome. I can't wait. I've watched the first 2 seasons. It's a great show. It's hilarious. I like it. If you guys haven't seen 100 Girlfriends, you should definitely tune in. Same with Old Country Bumpkin to Master Swordsman. The voice actor for the main character is the guy that does the voice of Sanji on One Piece. So it's strange hearing him being all sort of calm and collected. But you can definitely hear the tone that it's like, oh yeah, that's his voice. Next up, Netflix Crunchyroll add third collection of selected episodes of Detective Conan anime featuring FBI. Okay, I mean, good for you. I personally don't watch Netflix or Crunchyroll for my anime, so. Got you right on Tuesday because you were yelling at the windshield. Good thing no one cops. Yeah. Good old Fabric, just screaming as he's driving down the road. You didn't get any weird looks, right? People are like, oh yeah, there's Fabric, screaming at the windshield again. Needy Girl Overdose anime reveals English dubcast and a May 2nd debut. So that was yesterday. We'll just skip by the anime and manga releases. And that's it for Friday. Saturday. Melty Blood, Twilumina 2D fighter game revealed for release in early 2027. It's coming out for the PS5 and 4, the Switch 2 and 1, Xbox, the PC. Okay. Fatal Fury City of Wolves game to add Mr. Karate as DLC character. The Quintessential Quintuplets franchise gets new TV anime. New original video anime. Okay, so an OVA and TV. TV anime of sequel novel, OVA of previously unanimated manga chapters. So they're going back and doing the animation for stuff they skipped over, I guess. My Hero Academia manga short gets anime short this summer. It's the title, I Am a Hero 2. Nice. It's good. I really do enjoy MHA, and I just got to finish up the last season. I'm waiting for it to come out on physical media. And then we'll go into Vigilantes. See what that's all about. And yeah, we'll watch all the stuff, me and Mrs. Mechanic. You don't think anybody but tourists watch Crunchyroll? Yeah. Yeah, or Netflix, I bet. Because they're like, oh, what's on? No, I get mine from Sailing the High Seas and Tubi. Tubi is a great resource for watching anime. And so is YouTube. To be honest, there's surprisingly a lot of anime on YouTube that is just put out there by the people that own the copyright. So yeah, pick your show and you're bound to find it. Oh, also the archive.org. They have a video section, and they have it's got a subsection of anime. So you wouldn't believe how much is on archive.org. And it's free. Just go there, pick your show. Yeah, it might be the VHS version, but who cares? Website starting with 9. Those guys, they got taken down. I tried to look there, and yeah, they got wiped out. A couple of them have gotten wiped out, actually. But I'm sure they'll pop up with different identities somewhere else. It's just you got to be observant. Moving along, though, Hono no Tokyojo Dodge Danko Dodgeball anime unveils Iris ending song, another cast member. Wow, so there is a dodgeball anime. For those of you that were like looking for, you know what? I need dodgeball as an anime. There it is. Daemons of the Shadow Realm anime cast Akira Ishida. Welcome to Demon School, Iruma-kun. Season 4 cast Miki Nagasawa and Yuka Tadasaki. Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls Games trailer introduces Fighting Avengers. Undernight In-Birth 2 Sis Celes Fighting Games DLC character Zohar the Doppelganger debuts in summer of 2026. And that's it for Saturday. Yeah, really small. Oh, Sunday's even smaller. HIDIVE to stream English dubs for Petals of Reincarnation, The Most Heretical Last Boss Queen Season 2, and 2 more titles. Curio Fan Club and Yoa Sensei. It's HIDIVE. Once again, competition for Crunchyroll. Speaking of Crunchyroll adds Galaxy Kickoff, soccer TV anime. Well, as long as it's not as crazy as Blue Lock. I haven't watched Blue Lock, but just seeing some of the clips from it, and yeah, we've nicknamed it Psycho Soccer because it just looks like everyone is just psychotic on that show. Just looking at their faces and their eyes, it's like, what's the matter with these guys? So yeah, I think I'd watch Galaxy Kickoff before Blue Lock. And some of the top news that they have going on here. Art director Kazuo Ibisawa dies. Oh, that's unfortunate. He was an art director, eh? Let's see which anime was he involved with. He served as background artist and art director for numerous anime, including Today's Menu for Amiya Family, Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, Fate Zero, Fate Stay Night, Unlimited Blade Works, Gyo, Tokyo Fish Attack, Master of Mosquiton, God Eater, and Tales of Zestiria the X. Wow. Yeah, it's always sad when someone passes on like that. Oh, another one. Popolocrois story manga creator Yosuke Tamori dies at 74. The World's Strongest Witch fantasy novels get TV anime in October. And I think that's it for the news of the week. Let's move along to some rankings. Finally, Anime News Network has some rankings. The music score on Dodgeball anime is S tier. Akiyuki Tateyama really did some of his best stuff. Oh, nice fabric. Nice. We're always up for some good music. Mrs. Mechanic and I were just talking yesterday that the shows of this season, none of the openings really grab you and really are any really kind of bangers or anything like that. Nothing that really gets the blood pumping and all that. So just waiting for those shows when they have like just a killer opening. Well, they finally put up their rankings. And it looks like it's the first 3 episodes of each show. I mean, obviously, except for One Piece, because they're on episode 1158. So it looks like Witch Hat Atelier is at number 1, followed by Dorohedoro, Akane Banashi, Raise Zero, Marriage Toxin is up there? I did not find that great at all. Nippon Sangoku, Demons of the Shadow Realm, One Piece, 100 Scenes of Awajima. I don't think I've even heard of that one yet. Bookworm is at number 10. Ramparts of Ice, Dr. Stone, Mao. Really? Mao is in there? That high? Not everything can be Isekai Cheat Magician. Well, have you guys listened to One Punch Man season 1 opening? Like, that is awesome. The way they came up with that. Mashal opening number 2. That's another good one by Creepy Nuts. Okay, so after Mao is Always a Catch, then Wistoria, and then Demon School. Gals Can't Be Kind to Otaku. I mean, I was hoping that'd be up a little higher. Kusanoki's Garden of Gods, Classroom of the Elite, Made Friends with the Second Prettiest Girl, Kill Blue, Reincarnated as a Slime, Klutzy Class Monitor, Farming Life, Agents of the Four Seasons, Observation Log of My Fiance, Snowball, Earth, Needy Girl Overdose, Reborn as a Vending Machine. Oh, I was hoping that would be up a little higher. Yeah, you have CRC. I mean, that's good stuff. Go For It, Nakamura-kun, Botan, The Warrior Princess, and The Barbaric King, Classroom of Black Cat, and a Witch, Angel Next Door, Killed Again, Mr. Detective, Beginning After the End. Wow, why is that languishing down there? Strongest Job is Not a Hero, and Yo-Yo Sensei is at the bottom. I don't get it. But then again, I don't know who's voting. Whether they're voting multiple times or maybe it's just a few people. But what we can do is go here. And we can see at this website where people actually watch the stuff, they can find out what people are actually watching. And number 1 is One Piece, followed by Tensura. And Wistoria. They're doing the Japanese names, so that looks like Classroom of the Elite is at number 4. Witch Hat Atelier, Naruto Shippuden of all things. 3 zeros at 7, and Isekai Nonbiri Nuka Is that chilling in the other world? I'm not sure. This one's beginning after the end is at number 9, and then I don't know what this one is at the very last one. Saikyo no Shogyukyo wa Yusha demo Kenja demo naku Kanteshi Raishi desu yo. You're blaming Gyarus for all these shitty votes. It's always the Gyarus. Some Gyarus are good. Alright, well, that's the rankings. Why don't we get to the main event now? Which is going to be my choice. Alright. So, yes, I've watched a lot of shows. I have seen my fair share, and I'm pretty picky, but there's a lot of shows that are really great that I really like. And let me just grab my notes. Oh yes, that one. Okay, so let's see here. My choice, yay, more Robotech. I specifically wrote that I would not be displaying that show. But what I will do, nice hetero cam on the clips. Hey, I chose these specifically for my backgrounds there. How you doing, Godzilla? Good to see you. The old kaiju in the house. Like I said, I picked some of the shows I really like. And there you go. There's Seventh Prince with Silpha. Best Maid. Of course, Robin from One Piece. And I'm not even sure what show that's from. That was when I was doing beach episodes and I just grabbed random pictures. But then there's also Marin from My Dress Up Darling. And Macross Frontier, which I still think is GOAT. And of course, Waifu from One Piece. Oh, CRC, Huge Circles, The Road to the Republic of Alberta's first comic starts at 2 p.m. Yes. Make sure you guys tune into the Comic Relief Crusader. His show today, Huge Circles. That girl got more ass than a donkey merchant. I like that. And it's time for Guess the Background. Here's the new background for you guys. You want to take a guess? That is the new background. Any ideas? Any guesses? Hello, Sylvia. How you doing? Nice to see you. We went through our news of the week. Now we're just getting to the main event here, which is going to be my choice for the month. I'm going to pick shows that I really enjoyed. So it'll be from every genre. Okay, there you go. There's enough of that. The first show up on the docket today will be wish you could, but you have to haul your ass to the lander today. Oh man, busy fabric, really busy. Yes, Comic Relief Crusader, it is 16-bit sensation, another layer. I don't know how you got that, but it doesn't even show the main character. But yes, this is from 16-bit sensation, which is a very enjoyable time-traveling anime about a girl who wants to make some great video games. And she does. She gets a chance to go back in time, back to the 90s, and she gets to join a software company. And she gets to work with a lot of great people making video games. So, yeah, I say that's a great game. He's quicker at guessing than me. Yeah, Sylvia, very. And he does watch a lot of stuff. I'm going to have to get a little more obscure, I guess. Anyways, this one is 2.5 Dimensional Seduction. This is a fun one because the main character, he only likes 2D girls. He doesn't know how to act around 3D girls. Except one of the 3D girls dresses up as his favorite 2D girl. So now what? Now what's he going to do? Go back to the 90s if only. Yeah, I know, Godzilla. If you ever invent a time machine, take me with you, eh? So, as usual, main character has girls that are into him. Right now, it's Mikarin that we're looking at, and she's talking to Ririsa. You don't have a great memory anymore, but you remember having one? Hey, we're in the same boat there, Fabric. It's like, what did I do yesterday? What did I do? I don't remember. So it's like the girls are obviously girl talk. How do you feel about senpai? So she's jealous. Mikarin is jealous of Ririsa because they went to an event. And this is what she's thinking that's going on there. They're like all sparkly and confessing to one another. Forget the 90s, take me back to 1982 anime. Yeah! Well, as you recall, I did have the theme of the 1980s a few months back. That was great. So it looks like there's going to be a throwdown. Girl versus girl. Who can get Senpai's attention? And she's quite determined. She's liked him for a lot of years. She's known our main character for a lot of years. And so she is like, I've liked him longer than you. And then we get the opening. It's always that one guy girls crush on. Yes. Yeah. But it's because he's not chasing them. He's like, I like Liliel, which is the character here that she dresses up as. So he's a big fan of the show. And yeah, we get to meet all sorts of cosplayers. This is really cool. Being one myself, I can really relate to a lot of the stuff they're talking about. So Mikarin walks in on Ririsa changing. So they start talking about, oh, so you like him, eh? But she just like, I love him as a supportive photographer and a friend. And she's like, what? She's thinking, maybe I can use this to my advantage. But then Ririsa gets called to the office, or her classroom, get to your classroom. And she asks Mikarin to watch over her stuff while she's gone. He's like, okay. And there's this teacher here. She is, or was, a famous cosplayer. But she's a teacher now, as Ririsa runs into her. And then our main character arrives, who thinks Ririsa's still there, but it's Mikarin. She decided to try on her costume because she wants to be noticed by Senpai. But he's just losing his mind over it. And as soon as she hugs him, he's got like his short circuits. He doesn't know what to do. And she's just like throwing herself at him. And he's like, oh my God. Brain short circuiting, can't function. But he's like, he gets control of himself. He's like, listen, it wouldn't be okay. Because Liliel has many fans and it wouldn't be fair. Hey, what's up, Stark Void? How you doing? This is my first choice for the month of May, which has been designated as Pop's Choice for the anime. And it's 2.5 Dimensional Seduction. It's all about cosplayers. And how this girl is getting into it. Oh, but Ririsa comes back and she sees Mikarin dressed up. And it's like, uh-oh, what's the reaction going to be? And she just loves the fact that she dressed up as her. Ah, you're doing well. Good to hear. Me, I'm great. I'm great. It's a great Sunday today. Great time to have a nice chat about some anime shows with all of you. And later on, it's going to be a birthday dinner for me because, yes, it's this month is my birthday, and it will be on Tuesday, actually. So, a little bit of a self-plug there, but that's what's going on today for me. May is do what I want month for Pop. I do what I want. I mean, I usually pick the themes of the month, or with some help from you guys as well. But you know what? Sometimes it's just like, I haven't done a Pop's Choice this year, so I'm going to do it. Ririsa is very understanding. She's like, you can cosplay whatever you want. Thanks, CRC. Yeah, thanks, Stark. Nope. Appreciate that. And from Sylvia. But Ririsa gets way too into it. She's like, what are you wearing under her skirt? And she just embarrasses the crap out of Mikarin. But our main character, he's her photographer. Like, he takes pictures and he wants to learn how to get better. So he's talking to this guy who does photography for another cosplayer. And he's like, I just need to learn to get better. So he's like, hey, just stick with me, kid. So they've rented a place for the photo shoot today. Because her costume is very Japanese, and they rented out a tatami room. They talk about that there's studios out there you can rent to take pictures in. And there she is. That's right, his name's Okumura. She's happy to see him. You know, they met at a convention. And he gives him hints about how to take proper photos. So it seems like he's doing okay. And then she's like, well, she wants to take some sexier pictures. Oh, Renji Suzuki Rents. Renji Suzuki Rents. With a name like that, you must be a Bleach fan. My hater, yippee. Was that Cineverse? I don't know. So she gives him, I guess because he was losing his mind about it, she's just like, what are you doing? Smarten up. We're just taking pictures here. There she is. That's the teacher, by the way. And they know about the four gods of cosplaying out there. And the teacher was one of them, but there's more. She's like, there's more than that. And they talking about how famous or how popular Liliel is, and how Ririsa is like, she just came onto the scene and people are already talking about her. And he tries to he's putting the pressure on him now. He's like, don't be an inexperienced photographer, you know, you'll be a burden. So he's learning a lot today about being a photographer. And oh, it seems like the manga club that they belong to is going to be demoted. So these two are in trouble because their club is going to be demoted. That's not good. So he bought some doujinshi, and it's about her character. And it looks like doujinshi are fan-made comics. And it gives her an idea. And they're going to start taking pictures. And she's like, why don't we do some pictures where I'm tied up? Oh, thanks for the sub, Renji. Appreciate it. So now he's taking those tips that he learned and he's putting them to good use. And hey, welcome, silly lazy fan. And hello to you as well. I am Pop Culture Mechanic, and we are doing our Sunday anime chat. So welcome. Oh, now they want to go to more events. More cosplay events. But the student council delivers some news. The Aquarium Club has been promoted to full club status. The Manga Club has not qualified for full status for 3 years, so I think they're going to get booted out of there. But we won't know until next time. And that's one of the shows that I really enjoyed was 2.5 Dimensional Seduction. Just a fun show. Smash the like button, people, and if you're new, subscribe. Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you. Much appreciated. Well, that was show number 1. Next up, show number 2. Let me just get that pulled up. And that will be, oh yes, that one. I think it's this. Yes. No, it's going to be this one. It is a great show, I agree, CRC. This next one was a great one as well, and if you missed it, you should go. It had a double cour, so it's 24 episodes. And wow, well, certainly well done in my opinion. And it is I Left My A-Rank Party, where this fella, Yuke, leaves his A-Rank party because they're a bunch of jerks and they treat him like garbage, even though he's like the backbone of it. And he joins his rank. He joins this this party of girls that he used to know when he was teaching. And I think they're looking at, oh, they're getting a deal. And it's funny in this show because they can broadcast or live stream their dungeon that they go into. And they can even get like deals from companies to support them. So advertising deals. If you wear somebody's armor. Yeah, and their group is called Clover. And there they are, off to the dungeon. Yes, and everyone watches them stream. And there's their famous salute they do. Yeah, his old group was called Thunderpike. Hello, Ketha. How you doing? VoxTech. Well, hello, VoxTech. Nice to see you. Haven't seen you before. You're very welcome in here. If you like anime, like we like anime, this will be right up your alley. There's that little, this guy here is the little streaming camera that follows him around. Yes, his old group was Thunderpike, but he quit because they're a bunch of jerks. And now he's got his own group. And they've got their new armor they're wearing. The lad with black hair looks cute. There you go, Keta. You love anime. Well, then, you're going to fit right in. VoxTech, you're going to fit right in. Okay, so they're going in. Reach the abandoned city dungeon. There are stairways they can use to go down at the eastern and western edge. Okay. Oh, so this is Rain, and she really likes Yuke. Ketha, you're hungry? How about me? You're making second breakfast. What about second breakfast? I don't eat until noon every day. This has been my my routine for the past 10 years or longer. But I do what's called intermittent fasting, and that means I will not eat until noon and stop eating at 6 p.m. So that's the way I do. I drink water and everything like that, but eating is between the hours of noon and 6. So that's the way I do it. Seems to work okay. It's like limiting caloric intake, so that helps a lot. So we'll have to see. There's, I believe, Rain, Marina, and, oh, I forget the elf girl's name. So brunch, I mean, yeah, sort of. Yeah, it's cute. Rain is like the oldest out of all of them, and she likes Yuke. They're gonna go through the dungeon, and it looks like it's full of traps. You have to do that again, CRC fasting. It sure works. If you're at it for such a long time, it really doesn't affect you. It's almost 6 p.m. here, so on free days is between a brunch and a breakfast. Yeah, there you go. Chill Velvet Mood. Well, hello there. Welcome. Don't believe I've seen you around before. But we're having a good old time just chatting about anime. And May, the theme for May is going to be Pop's Choice. So my choice, usually, if you're new here, every month is a different theme. So I've already gone through quite a few for this year. January was 80s anime, February was cyberpunk, March was movies and OVAs, and April was 90s anime. You can always have to take a look back and see what's come before, but this theme of May is going to be just me picking shows that I thought were really great over from any decade, anything like that. Ones I've really enjoyed. You watched that show before? You forgot the name? It is I Left My A-Rank Party. I know the name's longer than that, but I just call it A-Rank Party. Oh, orcs. She don't like orcs. Oh, that's right. Her name's Silk. Right, the elf girl name is Silk. You're huge on anime? Good, good. We need people here that have good knowledge of anime. I don't know everything, but I do know who to ask. So I think they're going to make quick work of these guys. Yep. Marina with her sword work. Oh, something. It's an artifact that can uncover hidden abilities. And apparently she can gain the capacity for a second job. Look at that. Of course, after you battle, you got to find a safe spot to have something to eat. COC, your knowledge of anime is subpar at best. I don't know, you're doing pretty good at guessing those backgrounds. I'm really gonna have to find something obscure. But my only rule is that I've had to have watched it. Alright, back to the quest. And I mean, this anime was so good. Like, it wasn't just a one-trick pony. It had a really deep story, too. And I think that's what grabbed me and pulled me in. It was more than just this guy leaving his group and forming a party with these girls. But it went way deeper than that. They really bust out the lore and everything to make it a really complete story. And then they run into this guy, a shadow stalker. That's not good. And it's trying to get to them. And Yuke's good at support. So he does all these enchantments to help boost his party's speed, stamina, strength. And this thing is pretty sickly overpowered. Oh, he got knocked down by it. They're having a rough go of it. This thing is pretty strong. But Yuke gets serious now. So he launches his attack Snare times 1,000. And other good spells like, let's see here, he's got Paralyze, Slow, Collapse, Blindness, Venom, Chains. And I think he even throws in Gravity there. Yep, there's Gravity. So he's pissed. He's like, that's it. I've had enough out of this guy. And Silk launches Ivy Maiden, which grabs this thing. And then Rain finally attacks with a holy spell, and woof, gone. And it seems like they escaped that one. And I think they've fulfilled their quest to reach the gate here. And of course, when they're in town, the girls are like, all right, we got to shop. So do yourself a favor. If you have not seen A Rank Party, you are in for a real treat. Because it is, in my opinion, this is great show. All right, that was the second one. I left my A Rank Party. Next up, let's see. I just got to find it here. All right. The third one of the day and last one is Magic Knight Rayearth. Now they're coming out with a remake in October, I believe. This one came out in 1994. This is a really great show. Magical girl isekai. It's got mecha. It's got a killer opening song. If you haven't heard it, you should listen to it. It's got that awesome guitar riff. And what else? Oh yeah, it's currently one of the games I'm playing on Saturdays. So Saturdays I play retro games, and there is a Magic Knight Rayearth video game for the Sega Saturn. And I'm playing that. So we got our... And of course it's by Clamp, and if you know Clamp, they've done other things. X 1999. What else has Clamp done? They've done a lot of good stuff. I think Cardcaptor Sakura. But it's Clamp. Like, seriously. How about Starship Operators? Yeah, I've seen Starship Operators. I haven't watched the entire thing, the entirety of it, but I've watched at least the first 3 episodes of Starship Operators. Here we've got the intro. And we're on episode... This isn't the first episode. This is like episode 10, I believe. And... Was it 10? So they always give a little backstory. So I think they found their escudo, the mineral, for their swords or their weapons. Oh, and episode 10, Revived, the legendary machine, Celis. I believe that's Umi's machine. Looks like Ascot is talking to somebody. He was the one that commanded a bunch of monsters, but they were his friends. Oh, Mokona is showing them the way to go. I think they're going to have to go into the ocean. So it looks like this is the place where Umi is going to get her machine. But it's not just a matter of her just getting it. She has to prove herself. And that looks like that's a dragon, a water dragon. And there she is in front of it. So it looks like it's going to introduce itself to her. But before that, there's going to be a battle going on here. So it's going to attack Umi, or it's going to attack Hikaru and Fu. Yes. And in case you're wondering, these girls get beat up pretty good. Like, they don't pull any punches. You know, if they get slashed with swords, beat up, bruised, there's just, they don't escape unharmed. So a bit of realism there. No, it's not good if their magic doesn't work. Yes, yeah, it always boils down to they need to show the strength of the heart worthy of Legendary Magic Knight. So she better do what she needs to do. Because Hikaru and Fu are not having a good time of it. Oh, she hit the gem on its forehead and boom. Turns out it's Ascot. Time to yell at the little kid. Because he's like, you hurt my friends. And he's like, why are you using them to hurt people? Still, Umi's having a hard time, I guess, convincing the Celes that she needs the power. She decides she can't leave her friends behind. Yeah, CRC, because that's what friends do. And I guess that's what she had to do, is show that she wasn't going to give up on her friends. As the dragon transforms into a mech. And I guess it takes out the monster that was attacking them. She passed the test. But you may have found it, but you're not strong enough yet to wear the mecha. When the time comes, he will appear before you. And their armor gets upgraded. Now it's time to find the next machine. And Zagato, the evil Zagato, has watched all of this. But we won't know what finds out, where we won't know what happens until the next episode of Magic Knight Rayearth. Another great show. And like I said, you can play the game. There's an SNES version of Magic Knight Rayearth. There's a Sega Saturn version. There's a new show coming in October. It's going to have updated animation and such, but if you can't wait, watch the old one. You'll definitely have a fun time if you like isekai and magic girls and mecha. It's got everything you need. And those 3 are my 3 choices for the month of May. I'll be having some choices every Sunday during this month. His eyes look purple. Yep. There you go, Keta. Yes, so every Sunday I'll have some more shows that I think are worthy of being called some of the best shows out there. All right. Next up is what we're watching this, there we go. This season shows on AniList. If you guys want to, you guys can start up your own AniList. You can find me on AniList. Pretty easy to find. But I like AniList because you can track your anime and manga that you've watched and read. And you can put stuff you're watching, stuff you've completed. You can put scores, stuff you've dropped. It helps me keep track of a lot of the shows because sometimes there's just so much. It's easy to lose track of what you're watching. And I've got the shows I'm watching of the season right here pulled up. What else here? I thought I had my spoiler. There it is. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. We're going to talk about the most recent episodes I've seen. So, you've been warned. Spoiler alert. I haven't caught up on Observation Log yet. Or Demons of the Shadow Realm. Do you like big girls? Straight up ecchi, borderline hentai, so pretty much guy that is part of the volleyball team makes it with all the volleyball girls on the volleyball team. That's it. Not much of a Not much Shakespearean nuance in that one. I got to catch up on Fist of the North Star, Hokuto no Ken. I have watched the Fist of the North Star movie, but it's got newer animation, and it's very dark, meaning it's actually it's physically darker. Everything looks like it's washed out and very got a blue tinge to it. Seems that way anyway. Here we are. Gals Can't Be Kind to Otaku. What a fun show this is. It's very nice and wholesome. They're not in it to be mean to them. They're not mean girls. They just like, he finally finds these two girls that like the same show that he does, that he's obsessed with. So that's nice. I like that. I'm trying to remember what the last episode was about. I think they were going to go out on a date to see a movie, and I think the one girl got jealous that the blonde girl and our otaku went out on a date to see a movie, but they went and saw like Zombies versus Sharks movie. So it wasn't like a romance one that she thought they were going to go to, but there's a little bit of jealousy there, so we'll see how that plays out. Haibara's Teenage New Game Plus. So this guy, he gets to redo the last 7 years. He gets to go back to high school and redo it. And in the most recent episode, he saw that his friend, his childhood friend, was having a hard go of it. They went on a double date. Him inviting the girl that he likes, and she invited the guy that she liked. And they're trying to help each other out. But it didn't go that well, like she thought it would. So that was unfortunate, but we'll see. Lots of teenage drama going on here. And he's trying to help her out. She's on the basketball team, and she is a first year, but the upperclassmen are resenting her because she got picked to be a starter instead of the older upperclassmen. So there's a lot of drama going on. I got to catch up with Ichiyoma Mankitsu Garashi. They're pretty much working at a manga cafe that doubles as a university. I watched Killed Again, Mr. Detective this morning. Wow, this one. Yeah, they were at the hotel where they were trying to investigate guys getting killed, and they're getting there. Guys are getting their heads cut off. That's pretty harsh. And our main character had his cut off and put on a different body. So he asked his maid, or his assistant, who dresses like a maid, to cut his head off and reattach it onto his proper body. So that was pretty crazy. And then it turns out the girl that keeps calling him master, or Shisho, she's actually the killer. She is out to get him. So, yeah. Now that we know, she's the one to watch out for. Haven't caught up on Mao or Mistress Kanan. Reborn as a Vending Machine. Another good show from this season I'm watching. I look forward to watching this season. 1 and 2 were good. Now it looks like they're going to the Eternal Stratum, which takes like a year to go to reach the end and a year to come back. That's why they're taking our main character, Hakon, so he can supply them with food and water and such. But yeah, a large task ahead of them going through that stratum. Oh, beginning after the end. Yeah, it looks like they got suckered. The one guy, lost his arm. He was inviting all these people to come on the quest with him. And yeah, they got suckered. Whoever was paying him to do that, it was just a giant trap, just to wipe out everybody. CRC, you've been catching up on Demon Slayer on season 3 now. Oh yeah, haven't gotten into Demon Slayer myself. I do like some of the opening songs though. I think Gurenge from the very first opening. That's a good one. But yes, beginning after the end. I don't know if they're going to make it to the bottom of the dungeon, or if they're just going to give up because they realize it's a trap. We'll have to see. Warrior Princess and Barbaric King. I think Seraphina is slowly coming around. She's a lot less screaming and a lot, she is being exposed to a lot of things that are way different than where she lived. She has encountered now, this last episode I watched, she's encountered like elves, dwarves, fairies. So a lot of mythical beings she's seen being introduced to, and she's like, wow, we had no idea you guys were actually real. But she's gotten a lot of gifts from them because she is the bride-to-be of our barbarian king. And she actually met a girl that she used to know who was there before her. She got taken away in battle 4 years ago. So she has like a child now and another one on the way. So she met her this last episode. They got to know each other a little better. Finally, Yo-Yo Sensei. Yeah, I've still got to catch up on that. I've only saw the first episode. Those are shows of the season. Shows that are not of the season that I'm watching. Fire Force Season 2. Because of a recommendation from everyone's favorite kaiju, Godzillionaire. He said I should watch Fire Force. And yeah, we're doing it. Every day at dinner time, we watch 2 episodes of Fire Force. So we're making our way through it. Man, this thing, what a crazy show. I'm really enjoying it though. And it's got the same character designs as Soul Eater. It's actually in the same world as Soul Eater. So yeah, it's very enjoyable, and it's only 3 seasons long, so we should be able to get through it. And I've heard the ending is really great, so I'm not gonna get spoiled. Can't wait to see it. Yeah, CRC, Fire Force is great. Yeah, it is. Also, my evening anime is Lupin the Third, Part 2. I'm a little over halfway there on episode 86 of 155, so I just got to keep plugging away at it. We'll get through it, and then we'll start Part 3, which is, because this is in the late 70s, and Part 3 they made that in the 80s. And then I'll start watching some movies too, like Castle of Cagliostro, and all those other movies that they came out with at the time. Should be a good time. I like me some Lupin, always outsmarting everyone. The gentleman thief, as it were. Well, and it looks like that's it for the shows of the season. Hope you guys are enjoying the shows you're watching this season as well. Might not be the same as mine. I know everyone has different tastes and such. And you'll always find something to watch. And we have such a large tsunami of shows that just come over here. It's just unbelievable, and it's easy to miss some really great shows. And it's easy to watch just some that are just middling, mid. You like to hope that you can recognize ones that are high quality and ones that are just not that great. But I hope you're enjoying whatever you're watching. And I will be back here next Sunday with more recommendations of my favorite shows, of my choices. All right. And it looks like I have to change my background again because Comic Relief Crusader has guessed my background again. So time to dig deep and find something. I just want to thank everyone that came out today. I'm just going to start wrapping things up here. Just want to thank everybody like Comic Relief Crusader and Fabric Folds and Godzillionaire, everyone's favorite kaiju. And of course, Sylvia. And Stark Void. And who else was here? Renji. And Silly Lazy Fan. Ketha, of course. It's always good to see you. And VoxTech. And Chill Velvet. A lot of new faces. It's always great to see you guys. Please, if you can do me a favor, if you're on YouTube, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Tell your friends, spread the word. Let them know old Pop's here. I'm here every Saturday and Sunday and Tuesdays. On Saturdays, it's Retro Game, and the one currently I'm playing is Magic Knight Rayearth for the Sega Saturn. It is a fun game. I like it, and I hope to get through it. Sundays is always Sundays Anime Chat. The theme of this month is my choice. I'm going to choose which shows to showcase. I mean, I always do, but this will have no specific genre. It will be all over the place. And then on Tuesdays, Trades Talk Tuesdays, stop on by, where we look at the world through the lens of an industrial point of view. We'll have a look at the shortage of people in the skilled trades, how to get into them, what's involved. We'll have accident investigations, and then we'll have picture time and video time, where I show some of the projects I've been involved with. When I'm not streaming, though, you should check out some of these other great streamers. People that I personally watch and enjoy. Like Pacific 4 and 4 and DJ Ronnie G or Brandon the Anime Guy. There's also the Comic Relief Crusader, who's going to be streaming today in about an hour and a half. His show is called Huge Circles, and he's making his own manga. So tune into that and give him a follow and a subscribe and all that kind of good stuff. There is also Infinite Metal. He is on Kick and Twitch, and here is his Twitch page. He plays retro games, and you know what? I have a fun time watching Infinite Metal. It's great. He has an undead dragon lord that comes out and mocks and ridicules him for how he plays. So that's fun. I always have a fun time there. And then there's a VTuber of all things, if you can believe it. VTuber is called Call Me Kixie. And she's over on Twitch. and she plays a lot of indie games. But she's very warm and welcoming, very wholesome. You would just have a nice chill stream, just watching her play some indie games and just relaxing. So that's what I do, and she streams on Saturdays, and for a long time too. So you're bound to see her on a Saturday. So tune in to her, and you will have a fun time. Well, I believe that is it for me today. Gotta go and do some celebrating a little bit. And I know it's not the day of, but you always celebrate on the weekend. Usually busy on the weekdays. But I will hopefully see you guys on Tuesday for Trades Talk Tuesday. Or if not then, stop on by on the weekends, Saturday, Sunday morning. Or depending on where you are, if you're Ketha, it's going to be in the middle of the night. But that's okay. I appreciate you coming by, Ketha. All right, well, that's it for me. I hope to see you guys soon. Until then, I've been Pop, and I am signing off.